Hey guys and gals, Gary here with a life worth finding. Today I want to talk a little bit about the playlist 1000 Beautiful Places and how you might use it as a tool to do your own explorations. So for me, wanting to seek out all these beautiful places, historical places, abandoned places, what have you, is kind of like a personal journey, self-discovery, self-healing, something to get outside of money and material things which our society is consumed by. So back to the playlist. I've only been at this, as far as the filming part, not that long, and I already have 130 beautiful and historical documented videos in my YouTube channel. That said, 1,000 beautiful places, I really think that goal is going to be hit by year's end of next year or shortly thereafter. And I hope that some of you will use the playlist not just like, oh wow, look at this guy, who does he think he is, going to all these like great places and rubbing it in our face. No, it's not about that at all. Basically, hopefully you could use the playlist like this. Say you wanting to go to Tennessee. You'd be like, all right, let's see what Gary has for Gary has 12 Tennessee videos. And you could kind of check out the videos. They're not long. It's not about me FaceTime. It's pretty much showcasing the beautiful place in which I'm at. So you could check it out to say, okay, yeah, you know what? Out of those 12, 6 of them are awesome. Let's go to Tennessee, right? So that's one way that the playlist could be used as a reference to plan your own travels and explorations. I do realize that there are circumstances that prevent people from traveling, whether it be health, money, or transportation. That said, another way of using the playlist is if you fall under any of those three circumstances, or any circumstance that would prevent you from travel and exploration, you could use the videos as a kind of vicarious means of at least seeing what's out there. So granted, you cannot go, but you can at least still see these great locations by visiting the playlist that I'm putting together. And I hope people would do that. So again, even if you're not in Virginia or in New York or in Texas or in Ohio, you could get a feel for what these places are like through the video. Again, and they're not long. Most of them are between 3 and 4 minutes, so they don't take up a lot of your time. And, so that's another way to use the 1000 Beautiful Places playlist. Last but not least, I hope that the videos in the playlist that I make can inspire or get you guys curious about traveling and checking out these awesome places that exist in our country and in other countries. Again, I'm not trying to be this grand travel host. I'm pretty much documenting my life. It's going to be my document, but if I can inspire some people along the way to either check out some of the destinations or get you to actually travel, then that's awesome. Then it's working. So that's it, guys. That's a few ways that you could use the 1000 Beautiful Places playlist. Again, I'm not trying to rub my travels into anyone's faces. There's a lot of sacrifice that comes with this lifestyle. But the flip side is the destinations and the places that you get to experience. It's worth the sacrifice. So, that's what I wanted to say to you guys. One last thing is it's not just about the places, also the people that I meet on the road in at these beautiful destinations, whether it be mountains, lakes, beaches, ravines, gorgeous cities, what have you. There's pretty cool people that I've met every time. You know, I don't record that because it's kind of awkward to, be like, oh, can I record this conversation we're having? Or, you know, so I really haven't gotten into that. There may be a couple of instances where, I may want to interview someone, but for the most part, I want to add that, it's not just the places, it's the people that you meet at these places, which is pretty important. So, wanted to throw that in there too.